Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca in with another True Crime Presents. This time we are going to talk about the case of Dyanla'DeDe Rainey, shown here on the screen. Dyanla'DeDe Rainey, affectionately known by her family and friends as Dee Dee, and we will call her Dee Dee for the remainder of this video. Dee Dee was a smart, beautiful, highly intelligent young lady who had a bright future ahead. Dee Dee was a former high school basketball star along with her twin sister Mayanda, and they helped land Marshall High School to the Class 2A Girls Basketball Championship back in 2018. During the pandemic, she and her twin sister opened a daycare and it was quite successful. She also had a YouTube channel with boyfriend Tyran, whom she met when he worked at a Foot Locker. The two bonded together over their love of sneakers. Dee Dee and her twin sister had recently moved to Maywood with plans to expand their daycare business. And Dee Dee had recently enrolled to go back to college to earn a business degree. And the twins also plan to earn degrees in child development. This all came to a screeching halt on July the 24th of this year when Dee Dee died after being shot 3 times in the back. She was getting ready to get out of her car on the driveway side of the house, and a man hopped out of a vehicle and shot a few rounds into her car. She was hit 3 times, but managed to make it out of the car, where she landed on the front lawn of her home and later died from injuries sustained. Sadly, her mother, Margot Rainey, witnessed the entire event. Dee Dee was shot in her home in the 700 block of South 6th Avenue in Maywood, and she later died at Loyola University Medical Center. Now, it is speculated that Dee Dee may have been a victim of a wrong place at the wrong time, but however, this happened right in front of her home, so I don't understand that. Dee Dee was robbed of her life. Her sister-in-law, Crystal Rainey, said. She went on to say that Dee Dee was not a biological mother yet, but those babies she took care of were everything to her. Marshall's legendary coach, Dorothy Gators, said Dee Dee was one of the most memorable players she coached in her 45 years. She always did the right thing, and whatever you asked of her, she would do it. Her friends and family held a balloon release ceremony for Dee Dee outside of her home. And I will show you a clip of the video, and then I'll come right back and give you the rest of my commentary. I'm going to show this video, but per the Fair Use Act copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal tips to balance in favor of fair use. So hold on one moment while I give you the clip of what Dee Dee and what her family did in honor of this extraordinary female.
Now to the murder of a former standout Chicago high school basketball player and state champion. Dyanla'DeDe Rainey was shot and killed in front of her home Sunday in Maywood. Our Charlie Lamar joined family as they held a memorial this evening. He joins us now live from the Maywood Police Department. Charlie.
And Erica, Dyanla'DeDe Rainey just moved to Maywood, and she was shot in front of the home where she operated a daycare with her sister. Tonight, family, friends, and even former high school teammates got together to remember the 22-year-old.
This is tough.
It's the toughest thing Margot Rainey will ever have to do. She watched as her youngest daughter, Dyanla'DeDe Rainey, known affectionately as Dee Dee, was shot and killed Sunday in Maywood near 6th Avenue and Walnut Street.
I just have a hole in my heart. That was my baby. That was my youngest. And I mean, it's indescribable. It just really hurts.
When I got here, my sister was laying on the floor.
Rainey says she found her twin sister face down on the front lawn in front of the home they ran a daycare out of. Family says someone pulled up, got out of a car, and started shooting at Dee Dee, hitting her several times in the back.
I can't feel nothing. I'm still numb to it right now. I'm still in shock.
Dee Rainey, the 5'4" playing injured but getting it done.
Dee Dee was a standout basketball player for Marshall High School. She dropped 20 points, leading Marshall to a state championship in 2018 and was named player of the game.
Dee Dee didn't deserve this.
Brenda Blackman knew Dee Dee from her days on the court.
To see her play basketball the way she played, it was her soul, her heart. She loved the basketball very well. She's not that type of person. She's not no street person. She's a beautiful young lady.
God, we just want to say thank you for all the laughs.
Yes.
As this family gathers to grieve, they've already chosen to forgive.
Whoever did it, man up. Confess. I'll come and tell you face to face, I forgive you.
1, 2, 3.
Now, Dee Dee's family tells me she didn't have any enemies. They don't know who would want to hurt her. So far, no one is in custody. We are live in Maywood tonight. Charlie DeMar, CBS 2 News. Erica?
Just devastating for that family. Charlie, thank you.
Now, in an update to this story, Maywood police have released photos of the car used in the murder of the former Marshall basketball standout outside of her home on July the 24th. It is a 2003 Buick Regal with gray trim and tinted windows. It was seen approaching Dee Dee's driveway the day of the murder. This car has also been seen on the west side of Chicago, in the suburbs of Cicero, Berwyn, North Riverside, Broadview, Forest Park, Melrose Park, and Bellwood. Police have warned against approaching this vehicle if you see it, and instead they ask you to call the tip line shown here on the screen at 708-450-1787, and callers can remain anonymous. This is a very sad case to me. 22 is very young. She had just the beginning of her life to live. She had just begun to enter her fullness as an adult. And I'm asking that because I don't know where this video may end up. If you have any information leading to the arrest and possible conviction of the persons or persons involved in this horrific crime, please reach out to the tip line here on the screen at 708-450-1787. And that brings us to the end of another edition of True Crime Presents. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a pleasant day.